Now, the government of India, in a piece of breaking news, has taken a decisive step to strengthen the nation's telecom cybersecurity. The government has issued strict directions to stop this misuse and protect the integrity of India's telecom ecosystem. Under the new rules to be implemented within 90 days, all app-based communication services must ensure one key requirement. The app must remain continuously linked to the specific SIM card or mobile phone number card used for the account. In simple terms, if the SIM is not active in the device, the app cannot be used. Okay, let's bring in my colleague DD India's Tapas Bhattacharya for more on this. Tapas, what exactly is this move? How will this ensure that people, while using their mobile phones or the internet or apps, are better safeguarded from cyber frauds?
Right, Gautam. So let me start with the fact that if you are using WhatsApp without your SIM card, well, those days are very much over. Let me start with the fact that earlier a lot of criminal activities or activities which were antisocial were happening when people used to take a VoIP, that is voice over internet protocol, or for that matter take numbers from internet which were not SIM based. What it leads to was it used to give antisocial elements a chance to lure other people into all kinds of cyber frauds. To stop that, the government have come up with a new system whereby WhatsApp, Telegram, Snapchat, all these kinds of app-based services which were earlier using web-based services can now needs to have a physical SIM to verify and authenticate, and that is one part of it. So the second part is that if at any given time there will not be more than 6 hours of web WhatsApp, for that matter, will be able to use. They have to log out, and they have to do this process over and over at any given time. It should not exceed more than 6 hours. So that is one. There is another part is that I had to tell you, according to the new rule that just came, WhatsApp, or for that matter Telegram and other such app-based services, have been classified as a telecommunication identified user entity. This is a newly created category under the Indian Telecom Law, which will now oversight or regulate all those traditional all these web-based or app-based services, and all these apps now have to follow a set of cybersecurity and verification obligations similar to those one that telecommunication companies are charging. So that's a huge information that is coming out.
So Tapas, just wanted to get some clarity on it. This only then applies to these web-based messaging calling apps, or does it apply to other apps as well, such as if I want to log into my Gmail on my laptop or a desktop? Would I have to keep logging in every time it itself logs out? Or if I watch OTT on my laptop or my television, do I need to be constantly logging in repeatedly after every 6 hours, or will it just stay the way it is as it does presently?
No, this is only for the messaging services. So Gautam, this is for the messaging services. For instance, Signal, Telegram, you have Snapchat, you have WhatsApp, all these apps which have calling facilities at the same time. Even Google had certain, at one point of time, had certain abilities to make calls. That has been kind of deactivated.
And what about social media apps? What about social media apps like Facebook and Instagram, which can also be used for messaging and calling?
Yes, so all those, if you are not using a SIM-based mobile numbers, so the idea is to authenticate through mobile and a SIM. So if you have a SIM, if you have a mobile which will be able to authenticate just like any other services that you are using, it is absolutely fine. So
Okay.
earlier there used to be, a lot of people used to create a lot of accounts which were, they used to take numbers from web-based generated numbers. If you remember, there was a
Right.
lot of hue and cry that happened earlier also when the cyber security, cyber digital arrest became a norm in a few weeks back. So to safeguard elderly, to safeguard all the people who are getting defrauded,
Yes.
this kind of apps-based services have been used, because not just inside the country, but what we have been seeing is that most these app-based services, or most of these criminal activities that are taking place, are happening outside the country, where it is very difficult to track them and pull them behind the bar. So those are one of the major concerns that the security agencies have, and one of the
Yes,
reasons
it's
why
extremely
it was
difficult to
decided that
catch these
only India-based
cyber
SIM
frauds,
card.
not only catch them, but also to
Yes.
recover the money which has been defrauded. But let's hope this really helps. Thanks a lot for joining us. For the moment, Tapas Bhattacharya.